April 9th, 2026. How's it going, guys? Well, I've got another video for you. What are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. And where are we starting this morning? Well, we're going to start with the driveway. Now, I was on my tablet this morning. Hadn't even got my shoes on yet. And guess what? Got this guy that pulls in my driveway. Now, this isn't an uncommon thing because a lot of these people that do drugs and stuff, you would not believe the stuff that they pull over here in Independence in Kansas City. And I want to show that. But, you know, by law, if you own your property, which I own mine, it is paid for. Jackson County, Independence gets taxes from me. But they seem to like these ones that want to own nothing and not have anything at all for some reason. You know, but they sure like that, you know, couple $1,000s going into their pocket every year into the city. Well, but see, this kind of works into the woke group and the left group, doesn't it? So this piece of junk that was sitting in my driveway and it pulled onto the concrete, it was over past 15 feet up on the easement even. I just went out there, and I wasn't too happy this morning because some of the stuff that's been going on over here. And Independence takes almost 2 hours to get out on a call. I was talking to the neighbor up the street here yesterday. Basically, I was working on my car some, and it's a joke. He told me he had called several times. He was the one who was up here at the God's house. No, it ain't the God's house. It's the dope house. It's the crazy house. It's everything else. So let's go ahead and show some of this real quick. And I might listen to a little bit because, like I say, I told him to get off the effing driveway. Get off my effing driveway. I own this property. And I don't have nothing to hide. And they said, well, I'm the problem. No, I'm not the problem. You know, go drive that vehicle up to the White House lawn and drive it on the White House lawn and see what happens to you, buddy. I bet if you don't have an invitation to get into the White House or to get on that property, you might be in a little bit of trouble. And it's always the ones that, this is a junker car, look like a Ford Escape. You know, headlight looked like one had been halfway replaced. Let's take a look at this. Okay, guys. So I had to go out in my socks this morning because I hadn't even got my shoes on yet, but that's okay. And I had the body cam in hand here. And as you notice, this person here is on the passenger side. There's only one person. They like to cause havoc. They want to get that anger and stuff going. But as you can see here, he has pulled at least, good 6 or 7 feet onto the concrete. Car's about 15 to 18 feet long. There's an easement of 15 feet or whatever out here where the blacktop is. So let's take a look at this real quick. And hold on. Okay, guys, I'm going to start it. So basically, I just told him, I said, you know, get off the effing driveway. I own property. It's paid for. But, I mean, it is going to go over to this house next door. And this is another juicy one here. But, I mean, there's always weed smell coming from this house. Man, they have DoorDash left and right. There's always something going on over here. We'll just put it that way. And I have a lot of stuff to show about this house too. Now this guy, he goes over to this place. He knew where he was going. Well, I don't know if he was just going to buy some dope or if he was a DoorDash, but I don't know. But now I had to go back inside my house and I had to get my, let's see. Let's see if I could get, let's see if I could. I had to get my shoes on. See, there's my shoes. I hadn't got my shoes on yet, guys. How would you like that? Wonder how Trump would like that if he was on the, and then a whole bunch of them got up on the lawn. Well, you know, there's a biker that's at the zoo every day, and he's a photographer, he thinks. And he wears a shirt that says that people don't own no land here in the United States. Did you know that? You don't own anything here. Well, that's the way they want these people. That's the way they want you, not to own anything. Now, I didn't see this guy carry anything up there, which I thought was even more weird, but I did come in to get my shoes, you know. So, let's just take a look at this. And like I say, I'm sick and tired of these people here. But I'm not going nowhere. I own my house, and it's paid for. Not like the other ones here. I bet, let's see here. Very strong language, guys. Hold on just a second. I'm going to play this part with you guys, because like I say, this is a heated deal.
I am the owner of this property. There's no trespassing signs.
Okay, you heard me tell him. I'm the owner. There's no trespassing signs. Now, he's been told, legally, you have to tell them that. You have to tell them, you are the owner. You have no trespassing signs. So then, if it happens again, then you could file something against them. You could sign a complaint against them. So, I mean, here you go. But hold on. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. And like I say, and this is what's over here at Independence. This is what's in Kansas City, Missouri. But we'll go back here. Let's not forget. Oh, doesn't that the guy look just ducky?
Get off the fucking driveway.
Yeah, get off the driveway. Well, because the left don't want you to own anything. They believe in the communism. They want all that. They want the left. They want all this to come about. See? So I want you guys to see this. I mean, isn't that pretty? This don't even have a grill in it. Oh, hey, you see my car here? You see how it's beat up on this side? You know how I got beat up on this side? I had a gal up here in Raytown when I was coming back hit me. And guess what she was on? She was on weed. She was high as a kite. And get this, I never got to get it fixed. Isn't that something? And that's what these people here are about, worth nothing. All right, guys, we'll wrap it up for right now. So it's just a Thursday at Independence in Kansas City. Well, see, that's why, everybody on the Kansas side laughs about Independence anyway, because they say it's just it's a cesspool. I mean, that's what they say. I was talking to a lady when I was up at Ameristar a while back here. Her and her husband was sitting beside us at one of the concerts up at Ameristar. Said she used to live over here back behind the fun house. But she was in real estate. She'd made a ton of money. She's over on the Kansas side now. She manages properties, basically. And but she said she would live over at Independence now. Well, isn't this proud? Oh, Harry S. Truman would be proud. And your FIFA people coming in here to the soccer game. Oh, man, you're going to love this stuff. Yeah, it's like going back in the Stone Age. Anyway, guys, keep your eyes open and stay safe out there.